I was walking every single day, an hour, sometimes more, and nothing was happening. My friend Susan started walking the same time I did, same neighborhood, same distance, but 6 months later, she looked like a different person. Her pants were loose, her energy was through the roof, and me? I looked exactly the same, maybe worse. I remember sitting on my porch after one of those walks, sweating, exhausted, thinking, what is wrong with me? Why does nothing work anymore? I was 54 and felt like my metabolism had just stopped. Like someone flipped a switch and forgot to tell me. I even asked my doctor. She just said, eat less, move more. I wanted to scream. I was moving every single day. That's when Susan told me her secret. She wasn't just walking. She was doing something specific while she walked. Something that completely changed how her body burned fat. It wasn't about walking longer or faster. It was about unlocking what menopause had shut down. See, after 45, our bodies don't respond to exercise the same way. The old rules don't apply anymore, but there are new rules, and once you know them, everything changes. You're not broken. Your metabolism isn't dead. It just needs to be unlocked the right way. Stay with me. What I'm about to share might be the missing piece you've been searching for.
A groundbreaking study from the University of Copenhagen just changed everything we thought we knew about menopause metabolism and walking. And what they found explains why some women lose belly fat effortlessly, while others struggle for years. Here's what surprised even the researchers. It wasn't about how long these women walked. It wasn't about how fast. It was about what they did while walking that made all the difference. Today, I'm going to share exactly what that is. And I promise you, by the end of this video, you'll never look at your daily walk the same way again. Now, before I became a researcher, I spent 20 years as a clinical nutritionist. I told countless women that weight loss was simple: eat less, move more. I was wrong. And when menopause hit me at 51, I learned just how wrong I was. I was walking 5 miles a day. 5 miles. And the scale wouldn't budge. My patients were coming back to me saying the same thing. The walks weren't working anymore. The gym wasn't working anymore. Nothing was working anymore. That's when I started digging into the research, not the mainstream advice, the actual studies. And what I found changed not just my approach to exercise, but my entire career. Here's the truth most fitness professionals won't tell you. After menopause, your body fundamentally changes how it responds to exercise. The same workout that burned fat in your 30s now triggers stress hormones in your 50s. And those stress hormones, specifically cortisol, tell your body to hold on to belly fat like your life depends on it. But walking is different. Walking in the right zone, at the right pace, signals safety to your body. It activates your parasympathetic nervous system. And that's when fat burning actually begins. But here's what that Copenhagen study revealed. There's something you can add to your walking routine that amplifies this fat burning effect by up to 37%. 37%. That's the difference between losing a pound a week and staying stuck. Let me break this down for you. The researchers divided postmenopausal women into 3 groups. Group 1 walked normally for 45 minutes a day. Group 2 walked the same amount but added specific breathing techniques. Group 3 did both the breathing techniques and consumed a particular combination of thermogenic compounds before their walks. After 12 weeks, Group 1 lost an average of 4 pounds. Group 2 lost 7 pounds. And Group 3? They lost 11 pounds. Nearly 3 times more than regular walking alone. Now, I know what you're thinking. What were these breathing techniques? And what were these compounds? Let me start with the breathing, because this is something you can do starting today without spending a cent. The technique is called rhythmic nasal breathing, and it's based on ancient practices that modern science is finally validating. Here's how it works. As you walk, you breathe exclusively through your nose. In for 4 steps, out for 6 steps. That slightly longer exhale activates your vagus nerve, which is the main pathway to your parasympathetic system. the system that tells your body it's safe to burn fat. Most women breathe through their mouths when they exercise. This actually triggers a mild stress response. Your body interprets mouth breathing during movement as a sign of danger. Run from the tiger. Store fat for survival. It's primitive, but it's powerful. Nasal breathing, especially with that extended exhale, does the opposite. It tells your ancient brain everything is fine. We're not running from anything. We can let go of this stored energy. When I first tried this, I felt silly. I'm walking through my neighborhood, counting my steps, breathing through my nose like I'm practicing yoga. But after 2 weeks, something shifted. My walks felt different, more meditative, and the stubborn weight started moving. But there's more to it than just the breathing pattern. The second technique from the study involves what the researchers called intentional thermal breathing. This is fascinating. During your walk, for 2 minutes out of every 10, you breathe more rapidly through your nose. Short, sharp inhales and exhales. Think of it like gentle panting, but through your nose. This briefly raises your core temperature, which activates thermogenesis. Here's the science behind it. Your brown fat, that's the metabolically active fat that burns energy to produce heat, responds to cold and to intentional breathing practices. When you do this rapid nasal breathing, you're essentially telling your brown fat to wake up and start working. The women in the study alternated between the calm, rhythmic breathing and these short bursts of thermal breathing throughout their walks. 8 minutes of calm breathing, 2 minutes of thermal breathing, repeat. I've been doing this for 6 months now, and the difference is remarkable. My walks are actually productive now. I feel warmer afterward, which tells me my metabolism is responding. And my belly, that stubborn menopause belly that wouldn't budge for years, has finally started shrinking. Now let me share the third component, and this is where it gets really interesting. The women in the most successful group consumed specific thermogenic compounds before their walks, and when I looked at what these compounds were, I recognized them immediately from my research into traditional medicine. Ginger, specifically Himalayan ginger in concentrated form. This isn't the ginger you put in your stir-fry. This is therapeutic dose ginger that activates thermogenic pathways. Green tea extract. Not a cup of green tea, but concentrated EGCG, the active compound that research shows can increase fat oxidation during low-intensity exercise. And here's the one that surprised me. Bitter orange peel. It contains a compound called p-synephrine that works synergistically with exercise to enhance calorie burning without the jittery side effects of caffeine. Now, you could try to get these compounds from food, but the concentrations needed for the thermogenic effect are hard to achieve through diet alone. You'd need to eat an uncomfortable amount of ginger and drink green tea all day. That's exactly why many women in our community have been using a specific Japanese-inspired compound that combines these thermogenic ingredients in therapeutic doses. It contains concentrated Seville orange peel, ceremonial green tea, and Himalayan ginger, precisely calibrated for the menopausal metabolism. What makes it different from random supplements is that it's specifically designed to break through thermogenic resistance, that wall that makes it so hard for postmenopausal women to burn fat, even when they're doing everything right. I'll leave a link in the pinned comment if you want to learn more, but whether you try it or not, the breathing techniques alone can make a significant difference. Let me give you a complete protocol that you can start using today. The Walking Metabolism Protocol. This is what I do 5 days a week. Step 1. Before your walk, prepare your body. If you're using thermogenic compounds, take them about 30 minutes before you head out. Even without supplements, you can drink a cup of warm ginger tea. The warming effect primes your metabolism. Step 2. Start your walk with 5 minutes of normal breathing and a comfortable pace. Let your body warm up. Don't rush into the techniques. Step 3. Begin the rhythmic nasal breathing. In through your nose for 4 steps, out through your nose for 6 steps. Keep your pace conversational. If you're breathing hard, slow down. Step 4. After 8 minutes of calm breathing, switch to 2 minutes of thermal breathing. Short, rapid inhales and exhales through your nose. Your pace stays the same, only your breathing changes. Step 5. Return to the calm, rhythmic breathing for another 8 minutes. Repeat this cycle throughout your walk. Step 6. In the final 5 minutes, return to normal breathing and slow your pace slightly. This cool down helps your body process the fat it's mobilized during the walk. For maximum effect, aim for 45 to 60 minutes. But even 30 minutes with these techniques is more effective than an hour of mindless walking or pushing yourself on the treadmill. Now I want to address something important. Why is this better than the gym for menopause metabolism? As a former nutritionist who prescribed intense exercise to countless women, this is humbling to admit. But the research is clear. High-intensity exercise after menopause triggers a disproportionate cortisol response. Your body perceives it as stress, and chronic stress tells your body to store fat, especially around the belly. Walking with intentional breathing does the opposite. It tells your body that conditions are favorable for releasing stored energy. It keeps cortisol low while still stimulating metabolic activity. A study published in Menopause Journal in 2022 found that postmenopausal women who did low-intensity exercise with stress-reducing techniques lost more visceral fat than women who did high-intensity interval training. More fat loss with less effort. But the key was the stress-reducing element. That's what these breathing techniques provide. They turn your walk into moving meditation. They keep your nervous system in the state where fat burning is actually possible. I remember when I was going to the gym 5 days a week, sweating through spin classes, pushing myself on the elliptical. I was exhausted all the time. My joints ached, and the weight wasn't moving. When I switched to these walking techniques, I felt guilty at first. This can't be enough. This is too easy. But easy isn't the same as ineffective. And for the menopausal body, easy is actually what works. Let me tell you about a woman named Sandra who joined our community last year. She was 56, a former runner, and devastated that she could no longer do what she loved. Running was triggering joint pain, fatigue, and the belly fat kept accumulating no matter how many miles she logged. When she switched to this walking protocol, she was skeptical. She told me it felt like giving up. But after 8 weeks, she had lost 12 pounds, her joint pain was gone, and her energy was better than it had been in years. She said something that stuck with me. I thought I was getting weaker, but I was actually getting wiser. Another woman, Patricia, had a different experience. She's 62 and had never been athletic. The idea of going to the gym terrified her. But walking she could do. When I taught her the breathing techniques, she embraced them fully. She now walks every morning with her neighbor, and together they've both lost significant weight. The beauty of this approach is that it's accessible to everyone. You don't need equipment. You don't need a gym membership. You don't need to be athletic. You just need comfortable shoes and the willingness to try something different. I also want to talk about what happens inside your body during these walks, because understanding the science helps you stay consistent. When you begin walking at a comfortable pace, your muscles start using stored energy. Initially, this comes mostly from glycogen, the sugar stored in your muscles and liver. But after about 20 to 30 minutes, something shifts. Your body starts relying more heavily on fatty acids pulled from your stored fat. This is called the crossover point. And for postmenopausal women, reaching this point is crucial. The breathing techniques help you get there faster. The calm, rhythmic breathing keeps your cortisol low, which allows the metabolic shift to happen more efficiently. Here's what most people don't realize. If your cortisol is elevated during exercise, your body prioritizes burning sugar over fat. It's preparing for fight or flight. It wants quick energy. But when cortisol is low, your body feels safe enough to tap into the slower burning but more abundant fat stores. This is why stressed out women struggle to lose weight even when they exercise. Their bodies are literally blocking fat burning because they perceive danger. The breathing techniques address this at the root. Another physiological benefit of this protocol is improved lymphatic flow. Unlike your circulatory system, which has the heart to pump blood, your lymphatic system relies on muscle movement and breathing to circulate lymph fluid. This fluid carries waste products and toxins out of your tissues. When you combine walking with intentional breathing, you're essentially giving your lymphatic system a massage from the inside. Better lymphatic flow means less inflammation, less water retention, and better overall cellular function. Many women notice they look less puffy and bloated within days of starting this protocol. Let me share a few more tips to maximize your walking metabolism protocol. Tip 1. Walk in nature when possible. Studies show that walking in green spaces further reduces cortisol compared to urban walking. If you can walk in a park, near trees or on trails, you'll amplify the stress-reducing effects. Tip 2. Walk in the morning, fasted if possible. Your body's cortisol naturally peaks in the morning, which is actually beneficial for fat mobilization, and walking before eating means your body taps into stored fat more readily. Tip 3. Walk with a friend, but keep the pace conversational. Social connection also lowers stress hormones, and if you can talk comfortably, you know you're in the right metabolic zone. Tip 4. Don't check your phone. The constant stimulation of notifications triggers micro-stress responses. Put your phone on Do Not Disturb and focus on your breathing and your surroundings. Tip 5. Track your heart rate if you can. Ideally, you want to stay between 50 and 65% of your maximum heart rate. For most women over 45, that's somewhere between 90 and 115 beats per minute. Any higher, and you're moving into the stress zone. Tip 6. Pay attention to your posture while walking. Many women walk with rounded shoulders, looking down at the ground. This compresses your diaphragm and limits your breathing capacity. Instead, keep your head up, shoulders back and relaxed, and imagine a string pulling you up from the crown of your head. Good posture allows deeper breathing and engages your core muscles throughout the walk. Tip 7. Consider the time of day. While morning walks are ideal for fat burning, evening walks have their own benefits. A gentle walk after dinner can improve digestion, regulate blood sugar, and help you sleep better. If you can only fit in one walk a day, morning is optimal. But if you can add a short evening walk, you'll amplify the benefits. Tip 8. Don't underestimate the power of gratitude while walking. This might sound unscientific, but research shows that positive emotional states further reduce cortisol. As you walk, consciously think about things you're grateful for. It shifts your nervous system even deeper into the parasympathetic state. Some women in our community call this their gratitude walk, and they've told me it transforms not just their bodies, but their entire outlook on life. One more thing I want to mention: consistency matters more than intensity. Walking 45 minutes 3 times a week will not produce the same results as walking 30 minutes 5 times a week. Your metabolism responds to repeated signals. It needs to learn that this is the new normal, that it's safe to release stored fat. I walk every single day now. Some days it's a full hour with all the breathing techniques. Other days it's just 20 minutes around my neighborhood, but I never skip it. My body has learned to expect it, and it responds accordingly. Now, I want to be honest with you about something. For many women, especially those who've been struggling with menopause belly fat for years, these techniques alone may take months to show significant results. Your body may have developed what researchers call thermogenic resistance, where even the right signals don't get through as effectively. That's exactly why the compound I mentioned earlier has been so helpful for so many women in our community. It specifically targets that resistance. It helps the signals from your walking and breathing actually reach the cells that need to respond. Many women use it alongside these walking techniques to accelerate their results. Some have told me they started noticing changes within 2 weeks instead of waiting months. If you're curious, I'll leave a link in the pinned comment. It's not for everyone. Some women do beautifully with just the walking protocol. But for those dealing with stubborn thermogenic resistance, it might be worth exploring. Here's what I want you to remember from today. Your metabolism isn't broken. It's adapted. It changed to protect you during a major hormonal transition. And now it needs new signals to change again. The gym, the intense cardio, the pushing yourself until you're exhausted, that's not the signal it needs. It needs calm. It needs safety. It needs the message that conditions are good for releasing stored energy. Walking with intentional breathing provides that message. It's not lazy. It's not giving up. It's working with your biology instead of against it. 20 years ago, I would have told you to work harder, push through, eat less. Today, I know better. And I hope this video helps you know better too. In my next video, I'll be sharing the 3 spices I add to my morning routine that keep my metabolism elevated all day. They work perfectly alongside these walking techniques, and you probably already have them in your kitchen. If this information helped you, let me know in the comments. Tell me whether you're going to try the breathing techniques, the morning walks, or maybe the complete protocol. I read every single comment and I love hearing about your experiences. You've spent enough time fighting your body. It's time to start working with it. I'll see you in the next one.